Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to another episode of my tips and tutorials on FIFA 16 career mode. Now today we're going to be discussing the best young players to buy in career mode in terms of goalkeepers and defenders. In the next video we'll be talking about midfielders and then we'll be talking about strikers. So make sure you favourite this video so throughout the year you can come back and take a look at the best players you should be looking to sign in your career mode. Every single player we talk about will have a potential of 85 or more. We have 3 goalkeepers to talk about and a lot of defenders. So let's kick it off. So the first goalkeeper we have on the list, guys, is Kepper Aries. I'm probably saying that one wrong, and I'm probably going to say a lot of these names wrong, but this guy is going to be the best goalkeeper you can sign in terms of young players. This guy has a potential of 87. 87 rated. That puts him up there with the best of keepers in the game when he's at his full potential. So definitely someone you should be looking out for. He's got some fantastic stats and he is of course only 20 years old. He has 4-star weak foot as well, which is a pretty underrated stat for a goalkeeper. Up next, guys, we have Dragowski. This guy looks incredibly good as well. He's not as highly rated at the start, but he will reach 86. A potential of 86 for a goalkeeper who is only 18 years old is very good indeed. He's nice and tall. You like your goalkeepers to be tall, just like me, I'm sure. He is looking very tasty indeed. So that's 2 goalkeepers down, and there's 1 more to go. And this is the guy himself, Andre Moreira. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is 70 rated at the start, 19 years old and 6'5" from Portugal. He has a potential of 85. So we've got 3 goalkeepers, 87, 86 and 85. I think you're going to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, but they're all still going to be very good world beaters after a couple of seasons, especially with training in the game. So I recommend any 3 of these keepers, but if obviously you can afford the best one, which was of course Aries Balaga, whatever his name was, then you go for him. But if you're with a lower ranked team with a bit less money, maybe you go for this guy instead. But that's the 3 goalkeepers covered, and let's get into the defenders. We've got a lot of them to get through. So we'll be covering left backs, right backs and centre backs, and the first one is a left back and it's Luke Shaw. Unfortunately, he did actually break his leg in the Champions League last week. I wish him the best. I know he's not watching this video, but it's never nice to see that happen. But good news for sure, I guess. This time in FIFA, his potential is 88. He is literally going to become one of the best left backs in the world, or in the game, I should say. Up next, we have a defender that I am targeting for my Arsenal career mode, of course, and that is Rugani from Juventus. Now, this guy is looking solid. Really, really nice stats. I like this guy a lot. And his potential is also 88. So definitely someone to look out for, guys. One of the best defenders you can buy. Up next, we have an absolute brick wall of a tank, and that is Nicolas Shula. This guy is 6'5". Look at his strength already as well. 93 strength, and he's only 20 years old. He is going to be absolutely incredible in this year's game. He has a potential as well of 88. There are only 3 defenders that can get to 88. We've just got into the last of the 3 now. This guy is another player that surely I've got to look at in my Arsenal career mode because maybe he's Mertesacker's replacement. But again, guys, keep an eye out for Shula. He's going to be expensive as well, probably, but definitely worth it. What a player. Now for someone who's been in the media a lot over the summer because Chelsea apparently made 5 or 4 bids for this guy. It's, of course, John Stones, one of the best all-rounder centre-backs, one of the best young English centre-backs, and has a potential of 87 in FIFA 16. So I'm sure he's going to be a very popular choice. Moving on now, we have a Chelsea centre-back in Zuma. This guy also has a potential of 87, which is absolutely incredible. He can play at right back as well. I think John Stones can as well, but this guy, just look at those stats. It is ridiculous. Up next, we have another centre-back that was linked with Chelsea in the summer transfer window, and that is Marquise Neos from PSG, formerly at Roma, of course. This guy is 81 rated already, and he has a potential of 87 as well. And again, not much more to say about this guy other than freaking buy him. He's incredible. Slightly controversial one here. We have Romagnoli, who made his controversial move to AC Milan this summer. Not too sure about that one, but he's 75 rated in this game. He looks so much older in his picture as well. But this guy also has a potential of 87, so a lot of good centre-backs in this game. Up next, we have a personal favourite of mine, and that is Gaia. Now, I do see him moving on potentially to Real Madrid in his career, but I would love to see him at Arsenal, almost like a replacement for Moreira. Would fit in very well, I think, but let's be real, it's not going to happen. But Gaia in this year's game has a potential of 87 as well. Again, another one of the best left-backs that you'll ever get. Now we have Laporta. Now, as you guys probably remember, he was one of the best centre-backs you could buy in FIFA 15. Well, he's back again. This time, 87 potential, looking like a very solid player. 83 rated at the age of 21. It doesn't really get much better than that. His stats are incredible. He's going to be bloody expensive, but with this player, you're not only getting a really good potential, you're getting a really good overall right away. So I think he's going to be another popular choice this year. Moving on to another left back. We've got a good few left backs in this list. Next, it's Willems. Now, this guy looks incredible again this year. Look at those physical stats. And he has 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Absolutely fantastic. Has a potential of 86 as well. So you are going to get some nice growth out of this guy. PSV have some great talents. They really do. They obviously lost Memphis in the summer and a few other players like Wijnaldum, but this is still one of their remaining stars. Watch out for Willems. He will be one of the better left backs in the world. Now moving on to the first right back in the list, and that is Fabio from Monaco. Another real solid signing if you're looking to get not only a right back that's quick, but very strong as well. And I believe he can play CDM. There you go. He can play CDM as well. So very versatile. A potential of 86 makes him the best right back in the game in terms of potential. I think he'll be a very good choice. Now we're going to be talking about Mbemba, who's just moved from Anderlecht to Newcastle. I don't know why. But this guy, what a defender. I mean, just look at these stats. What can I say? He looks so good. And a potential of 86. He will be very popular. But of course, you will not be able to sign him straight away because he's just moved in the game to Newcastle. Now we have Jonathan Tah. This guy is very good. He has been for the last few years in career mode, but his stamina always seems to let him down. And again, in this year's game, he's only got 60 stamina, but it's not too bad because you can train that. This guy has a potential of 86 as well, which is incredible. He's 6'4". He's got 4-star weak foot, which is such, again, like I said, such an underrated stat for defensive players because it means they can get out of situations easier, pass it left or right. And I think I'm going to look at signing him at some point in one of my career modes. Probably not the Arsenal one, but at some point this year, I think I might go for Jonathan. He looks really good. Now, I'm really happy with this one, guys. Tin Yedvai is 75 rated. Not only that, he's been converted to a centre-back, and he can play across right-back and left-back as well. Now, for me, this is probably the best one we've gone through so far. He may not have the highest potential. He's got 86 as well, which, by the way, is still very good. But I just love the fact that he can play anywhere. He is 6 foot. He's got great work rates. And I just love his stats. He's just an all-rounder. So if you're looking for a versatile centre-back / wing-back for your team, look no further. This guy he has everything. He has absolutely everything. What a player. Now we have another centre-back. It's Jimenez from Atletico Madrid. This guy has had a nice upgrade this year. I love his work rates. I love everything about this guy, to be honest. 78 rated as well. Couldn't really ask for more. And a potential of 86. Now, it's going to be difficult to sign him up. Very expensive. Jimenez looks very good this year. We're going back to the Dutch league, guys. This time we've got an Ajax star. He's called Riedwald. This guy used to be a midfielder, I believe. Like a CDM. I think it's a CDM, maybe a central midfielder. He is now a centre-back. And I'm so happy about it because he can still play in the middle and he can play on the left. He looks incredible, man. He's got such good stats. He has a potential of 86 as well. Who is this guy? He's a new one to me. I am very surprised to see someone that I haven't seen before, if that makes sense, in this list. But this Jesus Vallejo, or Jesus obviously, looks really good actually. So I don't know too much about him. But here he can play as a centre-back and a right-back. He's got really good work rates. I really like that. He will be sitting back and really helping you out defensively. And he has a potential of 86 as well. I mean, that's incredible. He is a hidden gem, guys. Next, we have another defender that I've got on my shortlist for Arsenal, although having put this video together, I'm not so sure anymore because Umtiti has a potential of 85. So you've already seen out of the list we've gone through, there are some better options out there, and you're looking at around 15 million probably if you inquire to sign Umtiti. But he does still look really good, so I'm not going to say no to Umtiti if he's cheap, but there's better options out there, I think. Up next, we have Ginter from Dortmund. This guy is one of the best young centre-backs in the game, but with a potential of 85. Again, there's some better options out there, but still a solid choice if you're looking for a really tall and a versatile defender. Now, there's a lot of hype about this guy. He's just signed for Chelsea. It's Baba. Absolutely love his name. Look at those physical stats. Absolutely fantastic. Can play left mid as well. He's looking very tasty this year, and obviously a potential of 85. So I think he'll be one of the most popular choices in career mode and Ultimate Team. And now for the last player, we have Figueiredo. I'm probably pronouncing that one wrong as well, but this is another person that I don't know much about, if I'm honest. But he has a potential of 85. He could be another one of those hidden gems. He'll be very, very cheap. He's 21 years old, 6'2". He looks okay. Not the best on the list, but if you're looking for someone that's a bit more hidden and a bit more of a unique signing maybe for a series, or if you're just playing career mode for fun, of course, maybe he's the guy for you. 76 rated. How have I not heard of this guy before? But there you go, guys. That wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got a lot of midfielders and strikers to come, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back for more. And don't forget to favourite this video. I'd really appreciate it, because then you guys can come back and watch this video when you're looking for, defensive signings or goalkeepers to bring into your team. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next episode very soon.